This pretty good coverage is brought to you by Power Grip, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Welcome to MDG Media's coverage of the Järva Open 2023, final stop on the European Pro Tour of the regular season. We have round 3 back 9 FPO lead card coverage from the legendary Järva disc golf course in Stockholm, Sweden. Andrew Gum here, really thrilled to bring you the final of this great event. We have Olivia Kindstedt with a 6-stroke lead, just 9 holes to play. We got Anneli Tõugjas-Männiste battling for a podium position that would put her on top of the European Pro Tour points for the season. So pretty exciting. She's currently tied with Sofie Björlycke for second. Tijna Väisänen right there behind them. So lots to play for here. These last 9 holes. Lots to be decided. Get started on hole 10. Par 3, 101 meters. Moving from right to left. Got to beat these trees first things. Big high hyzer with the righty backhand will work pretty well. Need quite a bit of power though, and a lot of touch to get it to stick up on this spine ridge green. Surrounded by pine trees and some real thick stuff there behind it. Lots of rollaway potential again. .33 average today. We have not seen any birdies yet coming into this lead card. Olivia's a little bit low and straight. Hits those trees on the right side of the fairway. Tina's got a good looking line here, but it also catches that right side edge of the fairway. Guess it needs to be a little bit higher with the hyzer. This one straight into that tree. When we catches an early branch, takes a lot of speed off it and ends up pretty short and in a little bit of a tight spot with those trees right in front of her. She's going to have to forehand a tactic here. Try to blast it into the hillside, miss all those trees. A little bit off the fairway still. Not too far from the basket, but pretty well obstructed. Olivia on a knee. Great swing, and it lands right there. Very well done. Great speed control. Looks like Tina's disc is up there, stuck in the tree. Not Tina's, sorry. It was Sofie's, excuse me. Tina was helping out there with one of those Prodigy disc retrievers. Get those from prodigystore.eu. Look at that forehand roller. Another nice one. She did that back on hole 6 as well. Got some great touch laying down those putter rollers. Tijna going at the basket again. Goes a little bit long. Hopefully a clean comebacker. Anneli jump putt. Comes up short, but not much she could do from down there. She was kind of in a tight spot. Speaking of that, Tina's deeper than you would have liked to have hoped. She's having a hard time even getting to her lie. Just has to pitch out. Sofie for the par. Great. Olivia in for par. Tijna takes the bogey after overshooting the upshot, getting stuck in the bush. Anneli bogey as well. Dropping to 7 strokes behind the lead. And the race is on for that podium spot. Hole 11, par 3, 125 meters. Gotta crest this hill, and there you see the basket. Drops way down behind it. The big dead tree there on the left will catch a lot of them coming in. Kind of been playing as a bonus birdie. Haven't seen too many. 3.56 average today and no birdies yet. We have, not seen any birdies yet for the whole event, so hopefully our lead card here, the last chance, can get it done. Second most difficult hole on day one. Had it a little bit more figured out yesterday and today, but still averaging well over par. This looks pretty good. Heading towards the basket. Starting to fade a little bit. Skips and hits that tree, but I think it helps it out a little bit. Keeps it from moving further left. Should have a pretty easy up and down. Tijna yanks this right. Really heading for that tree as well. Just misses it. Skips down the hill a little bit, but it's not too bad to be over there. Then your upshot at least is uphill. It's kind of touchy on the downhill approaches, even when it's a short distance. Sometimes those are pretty scary when you got that straight drop behind. That you can kind of come at it a little bit more from the side. Less likely to roll away. Olivia with the harp. Just drifting a little bit right side. Not too far from the basket though. Circle's edge, I think. Tijna right on line with that approach. Almost hits the pole and it checks up in the bullseye. Anneli here. We'll have an uphill approach, like I said. A little bit shy with that approach. She'll have 9 meters left. Weather conditions are pretty good today, though. Storm seems to have held off. Not really much wind even here in the exposed part of the course. Sofie going at it. Great attempt. Just a little bit wide right, maybe a little high. Anneli here for the par. She kind of slowed down here at the end of the front nine and started off the back nine with a bogey, so she needs to get things moving in the right direction if she wants that tour title. And that putt comes up just short. Solid putt. In for par. Still even for the round. 6 strokes back of the leader. Solo second place. And with this, Tijna moves within 1 stroke of Anneli. We do have some players charging from the chase card as well. So that podium spot is definitely in danger for Anneli. Hole 12, par 4, 160 meters. Downhill with the OB on the right. Green tucked back behind these trees. Pretty well protected by a big grouping of trees in the front. This little bush on the left, which is surprisingly catchy. Kind of a narrow entrance into the green there. You can also kind of go over the top and try to drop it in on the basket, but there is also quite a few trees behind it, well inside the circle. And some OB over there, deep right. So a little bit slow start to this back 9, as you can see from our lead card. Sofie, the only one to keep it clean so far. Everybody else with at least 1 bogey on the card. Moving into the easiest hole on the course here, 3.67 average. Solid drive there. Gets a nice skip and roll. Not too much distance left to the basket. Tina's on the right side. Can it get through those trees? I don't think so. It's safe, but not in the best place. Olivia gets a little bit of turn, flattens out, starting to fade nicely, right into the middle of the fairway. Perfect. Anneli with a little bit lower line. Stands up nice. Hyzer and out. Getting a good skip. It's way up there. Very well done. Tijna will be first to approach. Beautiful shot here. All the way up to the green. Really nice work on that. Late turn to the right. Really good shape. Good angle control and speed. And Olivia buries her upshot straight into that bush on the wrong side of it. It's going to be a problem. Pretty hard to get in from there. Anneli with just a little forehand chip shot left. She executes it very well. Tapping in. Important birdie after some troubles. Sofie has just this little touchy putter up to the basket. She's tapping in a birdie. Here you see Olivia up in that bush and tries to drop a scooper in there, but stays close at least. See, she was inside the circle there, but that bush is it's like just tall enough you can't get over it, and pretty hard to even get a stance in there. It's so thick. Great birdie there from Tijna. momentarily tied with Anneli, but she's going to get her birdie, so maintain that third place position. Absolute tap in there. Olivia the only one to take the par. So 4-stroke lead over Sofie. Moving on to hole 13, par 5, 229 meters. Lots of OB to worry about. And a sloping hillside from right to left up on the green. 7th most difficult hole on the course at 5.39 average today. Actually, no birdies yet coming into this lead card. Olivia and Tijna both got it yesterday with the tap-ins. Olivia got it on day one as well, so Sofie got it also day one. Nice flight on this one as well. Right over there into a decent position. This one you just want to land your drive in bounds, I guess. It's par 5 for the FPO, so just don't want to take any penalties and just try to keep moving up the fairway. You don't necessarily have to push too hard or go for too much. Like what Anneli's doing here, disking down, just taking a mid-range and trying to keep it in the middle. You don't want to test that OB trap there. If it sails a little too long, it can easily end up in there, especially with the backhand lines. They want to fade right there. Olivia up and over those trees and coming back in a perfect position. Anneli slings one up the fairway. She'll be in a good spot. Over there on the left side. Olivia, good move. Staples up. Skips to about 35 meters from the basket. Should have a pretty easy up and down from there. Similar shot from Sofie. Even a little bit further. Nicely done. Anneli comes in with the backhand hyzer. Skips to circle's edge. Tijna from a standstill with the backhand. Distortion. Big spike hyzer. Drops it into circle one. Olivia with a standstill putter shot here. Oh, almost throws it in. Checks up nice and close. Sofie parked for birdie. Anneli's birdie putt just short. Taps in for the par. Tijna here to draw even with Anneli for third place. She gets it. Perfect stroke there. One down for the round, 2 birdies in a row. And tied for third. Olivia gets her birdie. Back to even for the round. An absolute tap in here for Sofie. He's going to put her back to even. Total score and 2 down for the round. So doing everything she can to keep pressure on Olivia and try to keep in the hunt here as we wind this thing down.
A round of disc golf can be long, and if you're playing in a tournament, it can feel like a marathon. This can leave you physically and mentally fatigued by the end when your shots matter most. With space for your discs, water, and even a place to sit, a cart enables you to bring what you need, helping you feel more prepared and energized without carrying the extra weight. This can help you maintain your edge and save you strokes through every round.
Hole 14, long par 5, 253 meters. OB River right here that you're seeing. Takes about 120 meters worth of power to clear it. You got OB all the way. Pretty flat hole. Some beautiful trees. Just got to avoid the OB and just keep plodding along here. Kind of tightens down a little bit as it gets towards the basket and then creeps in behind as well. Sofie just laying up to the short side. Perfect spot. 5.28 average today on this one. Genius just in front of that tree. Might have some tricky footing.
Every round it comes here and then it follows me through the whole hole.
Olivia is being pestered by a bee. Just in the right side. Gets back in time and in a good spot. Anneli over there on the left side. Tijna up into the middle of the fairway. Finally, second shot looks really good, nice and low. Skipping up to the 100-meter line, or the 100-meter stake. Good move on this. And right in the middle. Olivia turns, comes back safe. Nice low shot from Tijna. There between the birch trees. I'm in a good spot. Trying to get up and down for the birdie here. It's a little low. Gets a nice skip. Deep in circle 2. Maybe outside. 25 meters still. Olivia here. About 90 meters to the basket. Overturns this. Oh, lucky to kick that tree. She's right on the line. Just safe. Little tree love saved her a stroke there. Sofie just laces one right up to the basket. Checks up safe for a birdie bid. She's doing everything she can to put pressure on Olivia. Olivia got away with one there on the edge. Luckily. Oh, what a bid from Tijna. Way back. She's been on point with her approach game. She's really going after the basket. Makes it really fun to watch. Olivia, pretty close there with her harp. She's going to have a par. Anneli, jump putt. Drops it there by the basket. Sofie takes her meter of relief in, although she was safe. If you're close to the OB line, you're always allowed to take up to a meter relief. Keep you in bounds in a legal stance, and she gets it in there. 3 down for the round. Turkey. 3 birdies in a row, and she's only 3 strokes back of the lead right now. Good putt for the par. All right, Tijna will stay tied for 3rd. Olivia drops one back to Sofie. She's even for the round. 3 strokes are clear. Super exciting. Hole 15, par 4, 126 meters. Got to turn around this corner and then keep moving left. You can push it out somewhere into this area here that you're seeing. And you can attack the basket on the second one. It's pretty well protected back here. Woods all around. Tricky angle coming in with the hyzer. A lot of them get caught up on that right side, or they're sawed off and they end up in the left. Got to dial in that hyzer approach. Tricky hole. That's not so bad, really. In a pretty good spot. Like halfway to the basket with a pretty good angle. Tijna a little bit early. Pretty lucky to get through. Hit some early branch, but didn't seem to affect it much. Nice highs there from Olivia. Just ends up in a little bit of a tight spot there. Some of those small trees potentially in her swing. Anneli, DT1. Good looking highs there. Lands right in the center.
I have double caddied before. Yeah. Yeah. It's like
Sofie misreleases this straight into those trees. Possible missed opportunity here with Olivia in a little bit of a tricky spot. She's good at these shots though. She's got great commitment, great aim. And again, this is right on point from a standstill, patent pending. She puts it right up by the basket. Very good balance on those patent pending backhand shots. Anneli a little bit too wide on the right. Tijna tries to punch through that gap. Catches one of the overhanging branches and ends up short. Sofie with a little chip shot up to the basket. Very nicely done. Curls into the bullseye. Tijna almost rings that up. Really good height. Just faded a little bit too much at the last second there. Anneli trying to find a window. Straddle effort. Hits the koozie. Olivia here for birdie. Nails it. Moves to 1 down for the round, 5 down. 4-stroke lead with 4 to play. This hole averaged right at par. 3 birdies and 3 bogeys. Hole 16, par 494 meters. Wide open tee shot. OB right and left, but good size fairway. Some small trees there to get over. Get your drive somewhere around here. Then you try to bring your upshot in past these trees and breaking back right towards the basket. There is OB behind it you got to be careful about. It's pretty well protected with all these mature trees right in front of it. Lots of overhanging branches you got to deal with. But definitely one you want to score. 4.5 average today. No birdies yet coming into this lead card. Got only 2 birdies on the weekend so far. Olivia got it round 1. Elena Rudberg got it yesterday. Elena got it with that highlight putt from like 18 meters. That's in a good spot. Prime position there, right in the middle of the fairway. Good distance. Tijna, a little bit short on that hyzer. I think she's going to be in some trouble. This is a little more like it. Pushing straight for a little while and then fading. That's going to get her right there into circle 2. Olivia hits a tree. Comes up a little bit short of the green. Anneli gets up there towards the basket. She'll have a putt for birdie. That was a good one. Tina's up. Slides a little bit long. Olivia trying to chip it up a little bit low, though, and now she's going to have a low ceiling putt there. Bit of an unforced error. Her putting's looked so good, though. She might just drill that. Wouldn't surprise me. Sofie just misses on her putt there, so 4-stroke cushion. Feeling pretty good for Olivia right now. Big putt right there. That was really important for Anneli. She's trying to secure 3rd place. She's trying to track down the European Pro Tour points title. She must be on the podium to secure that. She'll otherwise come up just short. She's had an amazing season. Trying to get one more great result here in Järva. Take that big bonus check. Tijna comes up just short. It's going to be a bit of a cushion for Anneli. Solid putt there from Sofie. A little bit of thunder. Adding to the tension and drama here. That bogey 2-stroke swing. 2-stroke lead on that 3rd place position for Anneli. Just 2 to play. Hole 17, 94 meters. Par 3 with a few different options to attack it. Stuff here on the right to beat. There's a bit of a low line if you want it where the drone's going. More airspace on the left side in the beginning, but then you got to beat some other stuff. Great disc golf hole. One of the classics, been here for a long time. Averaging 3.06. Very well balanced hole. Anneli with the DD1. Sneaks it through. A little bit on the left side there. Gonna be a pretty long birdie bid. Olivia catches that tree and kicks back behind the fence. Tijna lacing this low line, getting a perfect skip right up to the basket. Beautifully done. That's going to be a birdie look. Almost a certain birdie. We get to see that again. Reaction cam. So smooth and clean. She's got really nice form. Good follow through there and the perfect angle control. Skipping and sliding right up to the basket. Very nice shot. Sofie's trying to get up and down, hit the tree, gets a decent reaction off it. Olivia almost throws that in, stays close, great touch. Sofie needs this to stay within 3 strokes, coming down with 1 hole to play. And off to the left, that's going to do it. Olivia will almost certainly now be your champion. We still have a lot to play for though. Anneli, have a go for this one. Hits the top, stays close. She's going to drop one back to Tijna in this battle for 3rd. Great birdie, right? She needed it. Moving to 1 down. Anneli here to clean up the par. Stay just 1 stroke ahead of Tijna with 1 to play. With the tour title on the line. She gets it in. Olivia cleans up her par. Sofie with a bogey, but still 2-stroke lead over 3rd place. 4 behind the leader, so. Final hole, par 4, 194 meters, way uphill. A few trees to work around. Climb up the mountain here at the end. There's a pretty good line towards the basket over this bush that you're seeing on the right, where the drone is flying. There are some other ways to sneak up there on the left side. There is a low ceiling with this line though. You got to kind of get it to skip without rolling away down the hill. Pretty demanding par 4. Hardest hole on the course. Averaging a full stroke over par. Haven't seen any birdies yet. For the day or for the weekend. Anneli, a little bit off on the left side, but decent place. Olivia just putting it in play 4 strokes to burn here. Marching towards the biggest win of her career. First European Pro Tour title. First big international win. She played so well. Well deserved. Anneli, really nice shot here, fading right on time. Starting to roll, but it checks up. Right on time there at the edge of the rough. Olivia's catches edge and rolls a little bit into the rough there, but she's so far ahead it doesn't really matter. Tijna still battling for that podium spot. Pretty good shot. Anneli trying to get up and down for the European Pro Tour points title. She executes a really high-class forehand up to the basket, and she'll have just a short putt to secure the title. Tijna with a low ceiling, can't really get too aggressive. Great putt there from Sofie to finish it. 2 down for the round, even par for the event. Solo second place. Second year in a row with a second place finish. Representing the home nation proud. Getting on that podium again. Tijna here misses the putt, so that's going to mean Anneli will certainly have that podium place. Great par to finish and a great season on the European Pro Tour. Congratulations to the 2023 European Pro Tour champion, Anneli Tõugjas-Männiste. And he comes back for the bogey. And Olivia here, your Järva Open 2023 champion.
Congratulations to the champion of the Järva Open 2023, powered by PDGA, Olivia Kindstedt.
Tearing up there in an emotional moment for her. Biggest win of her career. Elina Rudberg coming in for the hug. She played really well this weekend. Hugs all around from the card mates. Super well-earned victory from Olivia. She led the field in park jobs, C1 in regulation, birdie percentage, circle 2 putting. Only 2 OBs on the whole weekend. Number 1 in strokes gained tee to green and number 1 in strokes gained putting.
Somehow presentable.
Dominant victory for an up-and-coming champion. 18 years old from Finland. Incredible performance and congratulations to her. 4 strokes clear of second place. Even on the round. Sofie 2 down there on the back 9, trying to put pressure on her all the way. 2 down total for the round. Did everything she could. Big thanks to MDG Media for covering this and everything. Big thanks to the partners and all the event organizers, volunteers, everyone working behind the scenes to make this happen. Beautiful stuff. Andrew Gum here. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.